Hey folks, Dave here, and welcome back to Freshwater Falls, our Appalachian metropolis in City Skylines. Let's take a look at what has changed since last time. And the answer is not a ton. I've done just a bit of engineering work, but a lot of the city is basically the same as we left off last time. What I have changed is I noticed that our river was actually backflowing quite a bit. So to help with that, I moved some of my waste treatment further upstream. What this caused was it to actually just backflow even further towards some of my intakes. What I've done to prevent this is actually just bulldozing a bit of terrain right here, and I've kind of created a land bridge. And I'm going to pull a road across it to make it look nice. We'll consider this a flow control dam, I guess you could say. And what that's doing is allowing the water to build up without backflowing, because the terrain is preventing that. And now our river is actually flowing in the correct direction, as you guys can see from these arrows right there. It's still a little stagnant over here at downtown, but overall it is flowing downstream. I think this area down here might be a good spot for a dam, maybe pretty far downriver, but this is actually where we are getting some flow back. It's picking up speed thanks to all of these sewer treatment plants. Things are still a bit stagnant in the center, and water has gotten a little bit high on these railroad bridges. I don't think any engineer would approve of that. I should keep an eye on that. As for goals for this episode, Anthony, on the last episode, suggested that we work on an airport, and I like that idea. I think we're at, almost 63,000 population. We could use an airfield. And I think the best place to put it, because I think it does need to be somewhat close to downtown, is probably right here. That's a decently flat spot. Or maybe actually up here on the hillside. Yeah, perhaps the hillside on the edge of town. I need to hit 70,000 population to unlock the next terrain grid, though. We are still backed up against those limitations. Let's get expanding. Turn on grids here. And I'll lay out some basic roads like that. Let's do a nice maintenance side street here. That should only allow for, busways and emergency vehicles. I'll put a side street here. That shouldn't have much traffic to it. And then just some grid work. And a side street like this. It looks like we need some commercial first off, so let's just do a whole block of commercial here. And then some, I'll say light commercial right there. Rest of this is going to be residential. I'll put some apartments in over here. Small houses. I will say some small houses here. And apartments. Make sure that we have some water too. That should do it. And now they are requesting industrial. I think I could fit some more industrial down here. Then again, we're kind of up in the mountains, and I don't want to have a ton of factories in that nice mountainous area. This area, however, looks ripe for some factories. Let's just go ahead and block that out right there. Some water. And to balance it out, let's put some commercial over here too. That way the industrial has an area to export products to. What's interesting is this is actually a nice lakefront piece of property back here. I kind of want to make this a high-income residential area. But then they're going to have to drive right through all of this industrial section. And the answer to that is going to be highways. Let's give them a highway interchange to get over on this side of the map. With their own highway, they can just totally bypass that garbage section. What's a good interchange to use? I have some new ones here. Oh my, that is awesome. There are so many awesome mods on the Steam Workshop. I kind of liked this small one right here. The problem is that it's more of a triangle shape, and we really need a T-bone of some kind. This is also more of a three-way triangle shape. And none of these elbow intersections actually are facing the way that I want them to. So I might actually just make my own here. Let's just be creative. I'm gonna start with an elevated highway. It's gonna go like this. And the other lane coming this way. With a branch right there. And the split. Ooh, that is a nasty drop. Let's fix that. Yeah, I'll just have this go across here. I think we're getting a pillar stuck here. Can I get that pillar in the center? Not yet. I'll just bulldoze that for a second here. There is a nice shaped ramp. I'll turn off snapping for just a minute too. Let's get the other lane lined up here. It's going to have a bit of a curve to it. Not bad, but some. Sweet. That makes a weird shape in that hill. Let's try to do it. That kind of works. Not pretty, but I can improve it here shortly. This can just be a ramp that curves out. Let's say like this. And then down. Not like that though. That's an ugly, ugly curve. That's not bad. And there is the off-ramp. So yeah, not pretty just yet, but I'm liking the overall shape, and it is functional. I'll bring this road out to here, and then pull a bridge across like this. Bulldoze this. Come on, I had it there for a second. There we go. Fix that road. Yeah, let's actually pull this into a tunnel. Let's try that. And from there, we'll go out to, let's say here. And we'll pop out right about there. And that will bring us out to the area that I want to have all of my nice houses at. In fact, let's actually skirt that area, and I'll use some ramps to get people off the highway and then into the sub-streets. I'm going to clean this up just a bit and make sure that I keep the highway system away from where I want the houses. I want it to pass it and provide access to it, but not actually be in the way of those houses. Also, I have $2.5 million now. That's not bad. And I'll connect it right here. The outtake, I think I will put somewhere else. Yeah, I think for the outtake, I'm going to actually come off this bridge right here. Get us set up with a tunnel. And then a bridge. Will that actually work? Yeah, that's not terrible. That's done terrible things to that hill right there. But that is serviceable. I'm going to keep it at a higher elevation too. That curve had a massive kink in it. That's better. And then I'll bring it up to here. And then also into a tunnel. And then up from the tunnel. And then a bridge. And there we have it, connected. I do still need a off-ramp from the other lane. And to get that, I think I'll put it right here. Whoa. That defies physics. Okay, let's try that again. That pillar is right in the way. That's doable. And we have our first cars traveling on the bypass. Nice. I'm thinking a nice tree-lined avenue just to get traffic down through here. Nice and curved. But not very long. And I'll pull the off-ramp for this direction off this way. Perhaps right over here, actually. That is another one of those crazy curves. There we go. And for the other direction. Do a bridge bypass like that. And then a ramp down like so. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. They're clamoring for more businesses, okay? Let's just add a bunch through here. And I'm going to coat this entire area in water pipes. Just the most efficient way possible. Or close to it. Let's get some people moving in. I definitely want this to be like a nice upscale area, so I'm gonna have to hide all of this industry with some nice forests. Hide all that commercial, all those garbage dumps. Add more nature. I am still getting that tree glitch, but only on this map. I'm not sure what's causing that. Okay. Now we can fit some more industry down here. Do a one-way street. And a two-directional street. One crossover there, and a duck back right there. Put some industry down in that low section, and then commercial all around it. Just trying to hide as much of that pollution as I can. Now this intersection right here, I guess this area of off and on ramps, that's going to be an issue. I wonder if I can try something different. Let's try this. Let's take a one-way street and build it up like this. And I'll have it come in down here. And then a one-way street right here. Have it go over just like this. And then join back, okay? And this street can go up in this direction. Let's just wrap it around right there. And remove the zoning from these awkward chunks right there. Now for the ramps. Well, let's say like this. And that's an off-ramp right there. Okay. What else do we have here? That one exits that direction. So we really just need one that goes... My mind is starting to melt here, guys. I'm trying to remember what I was doing. Okay. Yeah, that should work. We just need a ramp that goes this way now. I'm curious to see how that sorts traffic. There is a lot of U-turning right there. We'll see if that gets any better. Oh, I see. Everyone who comes off of this direction has to take a U-turn to get over here. To fix that, let's just pull this off like this. And then get rid of that awkward ramp. Okay, I think traffic is actually flowing better now. And we have this ramp down here for that direction, and then this ramp right here for traffic going that way. That's an awkward shape. I feel like going that far downhill just to go back up to the tunnel is a bit counterintuitive. There we go. That's a bit more level. Hey, look at that. Traffic is flowing. Very nice. And our rich district is requesting some electricity. Put that down there. Let's also put a fire station up here. And we'll put a school up here too. Cool. I feel like I should put a ramp that just goes down like this. And perhaps one that curves like this, then around, and then up. Okay. So I have the expansion plan in place now. Just need to get these nice neighborhoods going. I'm trying to draw these to go with the terrain as much as possible. Give it that nice natural look. Okay, so I've got that zoned out. I am going to clear out some of these over here and make room for some commercial. Same with these two, I think. So those are the more tightly packed neighborhoods, but I want some nice riverside ones down here. These will be tree lined and more spread out. Very exclusive. That does leave just the one exit though, so let's add a ramp here. For the expressway. And maybe just one more connection. Let's see. That should do it right there. We are still 6,000 population away from getting ready to buy that next tile to build the airport. And we need a new, larger fire department over here for all this new stuff. Go ahead and put a good sized one in right there. I am seeing a few more people actually taking this highway, but This bridge is a real awkward shape and that's bothering me. We have tunnels now. I'm gonna make use of those. Oh, way too far down for that. That's just gonna make a dip in the terrain. I don't think we actually need that tunnel. That is a nicer looking bridge though. Quite the elevation change, but it works. I do want a slightly nicer shape though. There we have it. Now we just zone it and wait for that population to grow. I'm also thinking more commercial on this end. Let's just put a block right there. Oh yeah, that's just one street to access up here too. Put an access road for buses and emergency vehicles only. And then a curved road right here. Come on, connect. Connect. Oh, there's a fire station right there. That's the problem. It's like, why can't I just bulldoze that? Oh, and a school. Ha! Well, that explains that. There we go. Come on, population, grow. I am getting a lot of requests for more industry. I could put some over here. I think I will. There's enough people living over here to actually fill the jobs, I think. Let's see how that goes. Okay, that already has water. And I'll fill in this part with residences. And some commercial down through here. Okay. I also want to check on my flooding. Is everything okay over here? Is the dam working? It is, but it is a bit ugly too. Can I flatten that down some? I'll have to flatten that a little bit manually with my terrain editor mod. That should be better. There we go. Bit more natural looking. Even for a man-made dam. Are you complaining about crossroads? Yes, you are. Oh, that's an inlet, 2 lanes into this avenue. That's fine. And downtown is functioning quite nicely. See a lot of industry that is complaining though. Not enough buyers for products. Our commercial's not too bad. Come on, houses, grow. Let's make you upper class. Put a park here. And an exclusive park down here. Large playground. A plaza for this area. Somewhere. There we go. And we'll put a church here on Main Street. Some tennis courts. Where can I put you? Some nice lakeside tennis courts right there. Alright guys, I'm going to run the clock a bit here and try and get our population up to that magic 70,000 number because, yep, still can't buy that extra plot of land. And because of recent construction, our population is actually going down and traffic is backing up. Huh. Tell you what guys, before I try to do a bit of fast forwarding, let's figure out where this traffic's going. Not enough raw materials. Yeah, traffic is a definite issue here. So this farm area is having issues shipping things out, which means that, oh yeah, we don't have enough commercial over here. I'm gonna wipe out this whole section. Replace it with commercial. Yeah, that's a lot of traffic. Wow. Oh, ha! So here's part of the problem, guys. This ramp is facing the wrong direction. I connected that to the wrong side of the road, and some of you guys might have noticed that. And we're probably freaking out. What was I doing? How about this? Let's pull this around like so. And then around like this. And this. And connected. Okay. So there's still a lot of traffic backing up coming out of that direction. Let me see if I can pull some traffic off of this ramp before it gets crazy. That's too low, actually. But right here, I can pull that right there. That might help get some traffic out of that right-hand lane to leave room for that ramp. Because that's going to be a problem spot. Whew, that's some heavy, heavy traffic. What does our traffic gauge say? Oh yes, red, red, red. Huh, so to fix that, it might be time to get another interstate, bidirectional interstate, over here on this side of the map. Not quite sure how I can do that just yet. But things are flowing again. Okay guys, I'll fast forward and try and get that population up so we can build that airfield. I'm actually running out of building space over here on this side of the map. Right up against the edge once again. And we are back in Freshwater Falls. It's actually been a couple of hours. I had to let this idle and I've had to do a bit of work, but here we are at 70,000 population. Let me catch you guys up on what you missed. As you can see, there are a few additions. Over here, we have a few more streets back here with some filler buildings. I've replaced the lower housing areas over here next to all our bridges with some apartments for just more dense area, more population to squeeze in there. And back here we have a lot more of the commercial stuff going on. And an oil power plant. Or is that coal? Coal power plant. However, it's about to run out of fuel because traffic is really bad. Horrendously bad. Hopefully we've got some fuel trucks on the way, but yeah, that's really backed up. That needs to be investigated. In fact, before I continue showing you guys what I've been working on, let's just go ahead and bring this ramp out some. And I wonder if that will help spread this traffic out just a bit. Everyone seems to be going kind of slow. And there's more back up here. I'm gonna get rid of that on ramp. And I'll put one down here, I think. Let some of that traffic get out of the garbage district that way. Okay, traffic is flowing again. Still not looking great, though. Wonder where the fuel trucks are for the power plant. He's only got coal stored for 3 more weeks, and I don't think we have any coal in our natural resources, do we? Well, there is some coal back here. Some ore, at least. Might do some mining. Maybe some back here as well. Ooh, end up here. Going back to what I've been working on since I stopped recording. As you guys can see, our high-class neighborhoods are doing quite well. Got some businesses down here. Why are you so unhappy? Not operating. Oh, I guess it just got built. Hey, a Burger King. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, so basically all this part is filled in, including this super awkward park shape right here. Let me just D-zone right there. See if that fixes the awkward hill. There we go. Leave that for the park. So that's filled in. There's some new houses back here. I think we filled this in while I was recording, I'm pretty sure. That corner back there. But the biggest changes are across the river here. This extra downtown section has been filled out a lot. There's now an entire industrial section down here. And a lot that's not being used, so let's replace that with commercial. Like so. There we go. Lots of industrial, lots of commercial, and plenty of new housing as well. Got those rail tunnels under there that come back out over here. A few extra bridges to help trains get to and from that very busy station. 800 passengers per week. That tunnel comes around here and pops out at the main lines, and a nice big interchange right there. That seems to be helping with some of this train congestion over here. Tons of passengers. Good grief. The platform is packed, sidewalks are packed, and the bridges are all packed. Everybody's trying to get to downtown. And then moving past some new roads over here, there's a lot more in this section. All this area is also new. Just some filler houses to help us get there to 70,000 and on. Some connecting roads, a little bit of a tunnel right there. All this is zoned, but people aren't moving in very quickly, possibly because of the traffic issues. Oh, wow. Yeah, so traffic is backed up off the map, basically. Everyone seems to be in just one lane at a time. I need to look in to see what's causing that. It clears up a little bit, but then gets really bad down here again. It's that center lane, actually, that seems to be an issue. Interesting. Like I said earlier, it might be time for some additional highway systems that maybe connect over on this side of the city. I'm seeing a lot of traffic buildup issues. Although, let's try something real quick, guys. Let's do this. I'm gonna bring an offshoot of the road right here and set up a tunnel. Come out right there, and then build a bridge like this, and like that. I wonder if any traffic would take that shortcut. What I'm also going to do is bring this roadway like this. And it's going to cost us some money, but I'm going to build a tunnel system that goes right underneath this section of the map and comes out way over here. Let's bulldoze a couple of those sections and get this over here. So that's basically one gigantic shortcut across the map. I'm wondering if that will help with traffic. That's only one direction, of course, but that's a start, if nothing else. I am seeing a lot of traffic heading to that industrial section. So that could be part of the problem right there. I wonder, guys, if we bring the off-ramp further over this way to head to the industrial section, if that would actually improve things. The key is going to be to find a good place to offshoot it. Maybe just over the roadway like this. Slope too steep. Yeah, let's see how this works out. Okay, yeah, because we have a couple of ramps here that are kind of crossing the road. That could definitely be part of the problem. Yeah, let's see if that helps. Get that traffic spread out just a bit. And this ramp right here, that's going to come down this way and spread out a bit as well. Less merge lanes all crammed close together. Okay. So for that exit, let's make a one-way road that ducks over that direction. And there are people taking the interchange. That's cool. This highway, though, I feel like that ramp needs to come out a bit further. Okay, yeah. It's a little messy, but I'm kind of liking how that's functioning, and looks like traffic is clearing up quite a bit. Still a lot of people who are trying to merge lanes and causing issues. Out of the way, hot dog van. Wow, way to back traffic up. Not a bad solution, guys. Still a lot of lane changing. It's like rush hour every single minute of the day. Unfortunately, though, that does eat up the rest of the time that I had, especially with all this idling in the background trying to get to the 70,000 population. But let's go ahead and purchase our plot of land for the airport. I'll have to wait till next time, but yeah, guys, I'm thinking up here on the hill. Let's purchase that. Ooh, we can do multiple plots. Yes, we're past the limit, and we can now actually purchase almost all the tiles, it looks like. Okay. So there we have it. I just spent a bunch of money on properties. And we now own all the important parts that I wanted of the map for now. Connect those couple of commercial buildings to a power source. I want to spend some time on the design of the airport, but let's take a look at how big it's going to be. Airport. Yeah, we're going to have to do some terrain work to get it ready. But I think up here on the hill is a good spot both for the planes and for the city. That's it for now. I hope you guys have enjoyed this slightly longer episode. We got a lot done thanks to the time skip. And there's a lot to do next time as well. I think we're coming to a point where I'm going to be pretty happy with the overall design of the city with just a bit more expansion, some traffic control, and of course our airport. As always, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to check out the other videos going up on the channel this week, and I will catch you all next time.